So today we are building JavaScript tutorial, and this is our part 9 of the JavaScript tutorial which we are building, and this video will be helping you moving forward. So remember to see this video from start to end if you want to learn JavaScript. And today we are building the project of math operator shorthand, and in this project we are just building a calculator project because like I'm telling you, we will be uploading the JavaScript tutorials which are project based, and we will be building project in every part of the video which we are doing, so you can learn so you can learn these all things in projects, and you can also clear that how to use these all things in projects. And nobody on the YouTube is doing these all things on the project. They are only telling the tutorials about the things, so I'm telling these all things in the project, so you can just learn how to use this all things in project and what are the project based projects and how to do that. So just previously on, we were doing all the projects and all the clones which we have done, yet we were not reloading because I was not reloading that when we were doing side by side. So now I am reloading all the projects, so I will be telling you one to one thing, and I'll be showing you one to one stuff which is just uh, working at the right means, which is mating at the right, and I will be telling you one to one thing about all the projects which we are working on. So this project will be also really helpful of this JavaScript tutorial which we are doing, and this is our ninth part of that, so it will be really helpful. Remember to see this video if you want to learn how to use math operator shorthand in any project, and if you want to see more videos like that, so hit a like and also subscribe, because when you're doing these all things, it gives motivation to me to do more videos like that and do more videos for you and do more hard work, so you can also learn these amazing things. So now this video will be helpful. Now we'll be starting with our video and seeing how we can build this amazing math operator, you can say math operator shorthand in calculator, and how to build this project using this amazing tool. So like I've telling you, we'll be just building an amazing project of math operator shorthand. So now we'll be starting to build our project math operator shorthand, but like I've telling you, we will be working with our project, and we will be now doing all the project based. So now here I will be showing you the project in which we will be working on. We will be building a calculator project to work with this amazing math operator shorthand, and we will be just building that calculator. Now I'll be showing you the calculator, and I also just show you the project here which we are building. You can see this is the calculator here which we are building, and we are just using many of the things in this calculator. You can see it is just working through number, and we have just built that using JavaScript, and we have used math operator shorthand to build this amazing calculator. You can see you can erase it by using this backspace button which is here. You can just plus, you can add anything, also you can subtract anything, and you can also just also you can just do one thing. You can also give spaces here if you want to give, like we are giving. You can see you can change into dark or light mode if you want to change. Buttons are also changing. You can see how cool looking is that. And you can just also do one thing. You can change this 4. You can just write 4 6. You can also write it in bracket. It is like scientific calculator. You can see this. I have not put many of the figures in that, just I have put like these all sections. Like you can also add it, you can also subtract it if you want to subtract. Here you can see you can do all this stuff here in this calculator. You can also add these all stuff, you can see, and you can also just do this thing. Now here you can also do this thing. You can plus, you can also do minus. If I show you, you can see this is the minus. And if you want to divide any here, so you can also divide it. You can see answer is 3. So like this here, this calculator is working, and you can see how cool looking is that. You can also just use keyboard to write these numbers here, but I have not put the functionality of that. You can also do put that functionality if you want to put. And we are building this amazing calculator project using math operator shorthand and JavaScript. So now we'll be starting here. So for building this project, here I will be opening my VS Code text editor. So just here I'll be opening it. Now when you've opened here, I'll be directly opening my folder from my desktop which is named as calculator. Now when you've opened this, here I will be doing one thing. I will be making a new folder here, means new file with the name of index.html. But before that, here I will be now doing one thing. Here I'll be moving, then here you have to make a file with the name of index.html. Then here it is saying this file already exists, so here I will be deleting this file, making another file, and then here I will be doing one thing. I will be pasting all the starting code. Save this. Here I will be changing the title to calculator here like this. Now when you written this, just you have to now save this. Then you have to just press Ctrl B, then open it in your default Google Chrome browser to check it is working or not. So here I will be opening and you can see it is totally empty, and now we will be doing it side by side to check it is working or not. So here you can see this is the calculator interface we are getting and it is totally empty. Like I've telling you, we were previously doing all the work and we were not reloading our projects. So now we will be reloading all the projects which we will be doing it side by side, and I'll be showing you one-to-one figure which is building at the right side of the interface. So here you have to move in this body tag. I will be now closing this, and then you have to just do one thing. Here I will be moving down, and after moving down you have to write a tag which should be like div. Then you have to write class container, and when you've written this, you can see it is totally empty now. So here I will be writing div class, then here you have to write calculator, then here I'll be writing dark. Then you have to just save this. Then if I reload, you can see we are getting a dark effect down, and then at the back we are getting the color here. Now we can also write some of the other stuff here. So if I write div class, then if I write theme toggler, then right here active by giving space, save this, reload. So here you can see we are getting a theme toggler which is saying this is the theme toggler which is changing the modes here, means it is changing light mode to dark mode and dark mode to light mode. Here I'll be moving down, right here I tag, I'll be writing class toggler, and here I'll be writing icon, save this. Then you will be getting a toggler icon. You can see with the help of toggler icon it is working here when I've reloaded this. Then when you are getting this, here I will be now writing div class, right here display screen. So you will be getting a display screen, right here div id, then I'll be writing here display, save this, reload. You can see we are getting a display screen and a display id here. Then when you've written this, move down, right here div class, then right here buttons, and then you have to write here table tag, in which we will be writing tr tag. Here you have to write td, then write button, and here I will be writing class btn operator. Then you have to just write here id clear like this. Then when you've written this, here I will be writing c, save this, reload. You can see we are getting operator button of c. So simply you have to do nothing. Class spelling is having mistake, save this, reload. Now it is good. So here when you've written this, just you have to do nothing, copy this clear which we have written, then you have to paste it, paste it, paste it. Now when you've done that, here I will be changing the id, here I'll be doing it backspace, then here I will be writing this, and then when you've written this, here I will be now just writing here, and in id I will be writing this tag like this one. Then here I will be writing and times, and then here I will be closing this. Then you have to just do one thing, you have to write this slash, then here I will be writing and divide, then close this. And when you've written this, here I will be moving at the top. Then when you've written this clear, you have to save this, then reload. You can see we are getting all the 4 buttons because we have copied this 4 times. You can see this. Now when you've done that, here you have to copy this again. Here we will be doing some of the changes, paste it, paste it again. Now here when you've done that, just you have to now write here id 7, then here I will be writing number 7, and here I will be writing 8. So right here 8, simply here also, then move down 9, and then I will be raising this, and id should be empty here. So here I will be now writing this minus, and here I will be writing this minus also. Then you have to move here, then right here 9. Just you have to save this and then reload. You can see we are getting this repeated button again which we are just getting here. So now we'll be changing this also to get different figure here. So now for getting this, you have to write here 4 5 6. So here I will be now just moving in this tag, then here I will be writing 4 here, then simply here also I will be now writing 4, and here 4. Then when you've written this, here I will be writing 5 6, and simply here I will be doing same thing 6. Then when you've written this, here I will be now writing here like this. Now you have to move in id, here I will be writing this plus, then when you've written this, here you have to write plus again. Now you have to just save this, reload. You can see we are getting all this stuff here. Then when you are getting this, I will be just moving down, right here td, then right here row span is equals to 2 button. Then here I will be now just writing button class, then you have to just write here btn equal. Then when you've written this, here I'll be writing id equal, then you have to just now write is equals to. So you can see we have written this. Then you have to move down, right here tr, then right here td button, then right here class which should be btn, and then here I'll be writing operator, So simply here I'll be now writing operator like this. Then here you have to write id is equals to, then I'll be writing this bracket and then write this. Save this, reload. You can see we are getting is equals to button, and this button is equals to button is here, and we have just changed its size to bigger. Then you have to write here td again. Then here you have to write button class, and in class I'll be writing btn number. And then when you've written this, here I'll be writing id 0 0 here also. Then you have to just move forward, then move down, right here td, and then I'll be writing button, then right here class btn operator. So simply here I'll be now writing operator, then I'll be writing here id is equals to, then I'll be now writing like this simply here also. Now you have to save this thing and then reload. So you can see we are getting all the stuff, it is changing here. Then if I just show you, you can see we are getting. So here we have to do one thing, we have to write script tag source is equals to script.js. just save this, then simply you have to reload here. So now when you reload this thing, you can see we are getting, so here in 0 we are just getting some mistake because here its color is not changing. So here now when you've written this, you can see we are getting all this stuff. Now when you're getting this thing, just here you have to do one thing, like if I move forward, so here we are getting close, and then we are getting all this stuff. If I show you, you can see it is working. And now if I write any value plus it, so you will be getting your answer here, plus backspace plus anything, so you can see you are getting answer, minus anything you are getting answer. Our toggle is also changing into light and dark mode, you can see it is working, means our project is now ready here of calculator. And you can see like this you can build your own calculator project using math operator in JavaScript, and you can also use shorthand in that. You can see how to work with that, it is totally working. You can also multiply any figure, if you multiply it is also working. Then if you divide any figure, so it will be also working here. So now it will be also showing you your answer in points figure. So like this you can work with your project, and this is our calculator which we have built using JavaScript in math operator shorthand. So I hope you understand how we have built. So this project was small because I will be bringing up project based tutorials of JavaScript, so it will be small or big, I don't know about the thing because I am building the projects which are small and big. So this was the project here which we have built using math operator in shorthand in JavaScript. So I hope you understand this project. If you have understand, enjoy this video, so hit a like and also subscribe on my channel if you are new here and want to see more videos like that. So hit the subscribe button, share this video so more people can, and they can also take benefit of these amazing things which we are taking out. So now we'll be meeting in next project with more amazing things. So for today, goodbye.